Okay, day 2 and day 3 work on your rough draft. There are transition words, and also remember you can use attention grabbers. Attention grabbers are things that make the reader go, you know what, I want to keep reading this. So some examples are if you add some questions in your writing, instead of saying, I am the type of person who, you can say, what type of person would act like that? Is it a person who? And you just sort of lead the reader along and make them want to keep going. Another thing you can put in is a quotation that someone else said that you think is good. Also, another one that I like that's not on this list is onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia is just basically noises. It's meow, it's click, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop. If you put that in your story, it kind of keeps the reader interested. Okay? So let's go down to the start button, click Microsoft Word, and then go over to 3 adjectives outline. And I did think about my missing word that I wanted to think about overnight for unique, my missing detail. And I kind of think that the missing detail should be, what was it? I did think of it just then. I'm going to come back to it, I think. It can be, I'm unique. Oh yeah, participate in crazy days as teacher, and I'll explain when we get there. Okay, introduction for 3 adjectives. Let's go back to the question to get some inspiration there. It says, pick 3 adjectives that describe you. Explain why these adjectives describe you perfectly. Okay, so I'm going to use that for my introduction a little bit. There are people who are smart. There are people who are athletic. There are people who are sneaky. With so many people in this world, comma, what type of person are you? Question mark. So I'm asking a question. I'm using an attention grabber to keep the people here. Also, I need to tab right there to make my indent in my paragraph. I am someone who is hardworking, comma, unique, and patient. These are qualities that help me do my job, period. Okay, press enter. Introduction, you're done, cross you off. Hardworking. Cashier, liked holidays, volunteers, events, holidays, summers, get bored. Okay. In every job I have ever had, the hectic days have been my favorite. I'm trying hard not to repeat myself, so I took out the I. In every job I've ever had, the hectic days have been my favorite. When I was a cashier, comma, I would volunteer to work on the holidays. There were crowds lined up down the aisles, sometimes waiting to pay for their groceries. I like working hard. I like working hard. I like that frenzy is fun for me. When I choose to volunteer for holiday events at my stepdaughter's school. these types of gatherings will have the same sort of frenzy I participated in at my cashiering job. Good. Cross that off. Okay. This. I think I did working hard in a hectic environment is really kind of fun for me, period. In fact, comma, I miss hard work when summers come along. The first few weeks of rest and relaxation are well needed, comma, but I get bored not working. I need projects and tasks to keep me going. Hard work is part of my personality, period. Okay, so that one is done. Cross that off. Unique. Press enter. Okay. Is there a transition word that I can borrow? The next best. This one. I can just say next or also, or in addition. About work is not the only part of my personality, period. A big part, a big quality that makes me who I am is the fact that I am unique. Ask anyone who knows me. They will shake their heads up and down to say, yes, she is very unique, period. Let's see, car. I'm going to hold off on car. I like colors that most adults do not like. I call them punch you in the face colors. This means they are very bright. If I were allowed to, comma, I would paint all the walls of my home, my house, bright, comma, punch you in the face colors. My husband has to live with them, comma, so I keep my colors fun, but not so bright. Period. Okay. Clothes. The love of bright colors is seen in my clothes too. I choose outfits that are fun with fun patterns or bold colors. Bold hues. I learned that word from art class, hues, which just means colors. Also, when I chose my new car this summer, comma, the number 3 feature, no, that's silly, One of the biggest features it needed to have was a really bright color. I ended up with a bright yellow juke, period. All right, so we've got clothes, wall, car, done. Next, word choice and participate in crazy days, okay? The uniqueness is all, I don't think word choice is a good one, so I'm going to take that off. This doesn't stand up as high as the other ones do. Okay, so participate in crazy days. The uniqueness is seen in my home life and my professional life as well. When I taught in the classroom, comma, I was one of few teachers who would wholeheartedly participate in crazy days, period. Crazy sock day, crazy hat day, dress up day, mismatch day, and many more days were my absolute favorite. I was not afraid of looking crazy, looking unique in front of my peers, period. I sometimes, how about instead of starting with I again, sometimes I would invent crazy days for my classroom so I could dress up more, period. No matter where I am, comma, no matter what I am doing or wearing, I feel like being unique is a big part of being me, period.